feel like I haven't did a video in forever. Or I mean, honestly, the past two videos was all about the Jeffree Star blood money. So, you guys, today, no, we're not gonna talk about Jeffree Star cosmetics today. We're gonna talk about something totally different. Get ready, you guys, because today we're gonna play with a palette that's been kind of floating around Instagram and kind of like really has been getting very popular. No. It's not coming out, it's already out. And honestly, for a while now, like I haven't tried with a lot of skincare or skincare products or foundation because I don't really have anything new. The only thing new that I'm kind of doing right now is, I know in the comments someone has asked about foundation. What I have honestly been wearing for the past, like, I want to say 4 videos is the Laura Mercier. This is the Flawless Lumiere foundation. It's definitely been my go-to for the past 4 videos and I'm obsessed with it. It literally gives me the coverage that I want. You guys can see here that I actually do have some acne scars and acne textured skin. I think it does a really good job in hiding it. It could be a little too thick for you guys on a regular, but I mean, honestly, it's cosmetic and I always combine my foundations with these. This is the Morphe Essential Beauty Oil. I always add a drop of this with all my liquid foundations because it does kind of thin out and it does take that like thick texture away. So for that beautiful person in the comments in my previous video, that's the foundation that I've been wearing and I recommend it. I like it. Other than that, let's get into it, you guys. So Huda Beauty just came out with a new palette called the naughtynude. I actually own the nude. So hold on, let me grab the nude. This is the nude Huda Beauty palette, which by the way, I actually rarely touch it, but I want to have it out because I want to compare it with the new naughtynude that they just released. When it comes to her products and the way it looks, it does remind me of Anastasia Beverly Hills. I'm not trying to say they're very similar, it just reminds me of it. And I just think it's a little bit better because you guys know I'm not a really Anastasia Beverly Hills person, like just at all. Here it is, the Naughty Nude collection. And the thing about Huda Beauty is I love all her palettes. She does this thing where they're always the same. So pulling it out, we have the Naughty Nudes collection. I'm living for it. I think Huda Beauty has a vision and she always executes the vision. I think her stuff is just really nicely done. It's very tasteful and I like it. This packaging it's really nice. It's like this plastic kind of feel. So opening it up, you guys, we're gonna go ahead and see the colors. So these are the full throttle colors. Now, this is definitely my tea. I have a couple of pros and cons about this palette that I like, that I don't like, and I don't care for. So let's go ahead and hold up the first version. I don't know if they go by like first or second version. They're kind of very similar. I actually want to hold it this way for you guys. You know what? They are kind of different. Kinda. Not really, a little bit. There's some similarities. The color palette is kind of the same. But you know what I do love about this palette, I mean these two palettes, but especially this one, is that because she calls it the Naughty Nude, that it's not your typical brown. Because usually when we do hear the word nude, we think of the browns, we think of all the chocolate colors, we think of like the sand colors, we think of all like the warm and cool tone. I do love that she went, and this could have been easily called the burgundy nude. Now there's a couple of colors here I just don't really understand. I just never seen anything like that. This one's called Slippery. I'm gonna swatch it. It's literally like slippery. I feel like this is what you would use for like a very wet eye. I do not understand these colors. I know a lot of brands are kind of popping up these colors, but I actually see it very aggressively with Huda Beauty. What you do is you mix them and it does create this mixture of the shimmers that you see in there. So for example, I'm gonna go ahead and do this one. Look at that. So it's like a mixture of it. So you actually do see all the shades in that actual color. Look at that. Exactly the same, like literally. That's so stunning because sometimes when you do mix colors, it does kind of tend to get a little muddy. So let's go ahead and do this one. So this is like a brown mixture Napoleon kind of thing. Yeah, you do see like that pretty tint of brown, that pretty tint of dark chocolate color in there. So that being said, we're gonna play with some makeup today. So I'm gonna go ahead and use only the shadows of the Naughty Nude palette. So yeah, like let's get a little closer and kind of see what kind of eye I'm gonna do today. Woo. Okay, you guys, all up close and personal. I'm so sorry for all like the up close. Look at my hair, it's growing so fast. Look how long my hair is. Look at this What is going on? Okay, let's just get this going. So we're gonna go ahead and start to apply. Now, I really wanna play with this color Filthy. I think this color Filthy is going to be a really pretty shade as a lid color. And I might even add some shimmers in there. I'm not too sure yet, but let's kind of start out with the crease first. This shade is called Naughty. What I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna, wow, look at, wow. That's a pretty shade, actually. Wow, look at that chocolate color. So this shade is called Naughty. It's like a very smoky chocolate seas candy kind of color. Wow, look at that, you guys. The pigment is pretty dope, I'm not gonna lie. But I feel like Huda Beauty shadows are very pigmented anyways, so I'm actually not really too like, oh my god, what the heck, you know? So look at that. So I'm just taking it, I'm just buffing it into the eye, just really giving me that pretty little outward crease color. Now that's just one shade, okay, you guys? So I take it, I go in circles, and I just kind of bring out the brush and just kind of buff it out like that. Ooh, that's pretty. I'm definitely gonna keep this palette on my desk because this is like a shade that I would definitely wear. Now you guys know on my channel, I do my makeup very fast. I like to kind of get the shadow on there and just get it going, you know? So you guys gotta keep up with me a little bit. Wow, look at that. That's so, girl, like, do I not do my makeup so fucking fast? Honey, I'm almost done. We're gonna go ahead and jump into this color called Untamed. I wanna say it's much of a redder version of the one I just used. So it's a little darker, and I'm gonna take it and just into the eye like that. Oh no, oh no. Okay, take it and buff it in. Now we're gonna do this really cool kind of spotlight shimmer in the middle. I think I'm gonna change up my eye shape a little bit. Taking Naughty again, just kind of pinch it like that. Ooh, that's pretty. All I've so far, you guys, is use the color Untamed and Naughty, which they're very similar, just one's a little bit more chocolate. Wow. Now, what we're gonna do is we're gonna fluff out the edges, okay, before we touch the middle. So there's this color here called Arouse, and we're gonna just take that very lightly to kind of just buff this out a little bit. That's gonna be your big, important, like, blending color. So taking this, kind of create like this nice little smoke, warm kind of vibe right here. I would honestly say doing a spotlight is like my iconic eye. Like, I love doing spotlights. I would say this is like an iconic eye that I always do. I know I've done this eye so many times. I think I just did this on my previous video, but it's just an eye that I really love doing, and I think it's really interesting if you guys haven't done it yet, because once you guys do it, you guys will not stop obsessing on how easy it is. So I always recommend you guys try something new. Wow, look at that. So right now in the palette, we do have the color Spicy, which is almost like that very dark purple, burnt purple. And we're gonna just really start to kind of define this outer corner, just like that. Now we're gonna put a little bit of that darker Spicy shade in the inner corner to kind of give it some definition, just like so. So see, when you guys added that brown, the Arouse, it's creating like this nice little fade moment. So it's kind of like a situation. Oh wow, I can't stop looking at it. Okay, next, you guys, right now we're gonna do is we're gonna apply on a little primer, and we're gonna get the shade on. So what I got, you guys, is this is the matte and metal duos. I love using these because they're great to cut the crease. So we do have the matte side, we have the shimmer side. So basically what these are, you guys, is you can use them as primers, you can use them as cutting the crease, and they're great because you literally take it out. It's like the perfect wand where you could just take it and kind of glide it. I do love the matte side. The matte side is so easy to use because it's almost like a lip gloss, and you just take it and kind of just swipe it on versus having like a little paint pot. I'm gonna use this color because I feel like out of all the colors that they have, like this is the one that kind of matches this palette the best. So see, you take the wand and then you kind of just take it and just kind of go. Okay, and then once you have it applied, then now you want to take like a clean little brush and just take it and kind of just buff out the edges. And that's gonna really kind of help this product or the shimmer or whatever you want to put on top of it to kind of stick and just kind of really stay where it's supposed to be. So same thing on this eye, you guys. Now obviously this way is kind of different because you have to use a brush, but now when you're taking and cutting a crease, you could take it and just kind of like really give it like that sharp cut. I rarely do this, so taking that primer and now putting it underneath the eye. So I want the center of the spotlight to kind of drag down. Now usually I would kind of smoke out the entirety, but I think this time I think we're gonna celebrate the shimmers a lot. So taking that product and just applying like that. We're gonna do the same thing we did on the lid. I'm gonna pick a shimmer. Like, there's a few shimmers in here that I think would look really gorge. Wow, I just found this brush. This is a weird looking brush. This is Huda Beauty as well. Look at that weird brush. Like, that's kind of new. That's like a weird little angle, which I'm gonna use. So, pulling out a little bit of a spray, we're gonna pick some shimmers in here. So now I'm gonna choose this color called Irresistible, and Irresistible looks just like so. I'm really not gonna touch these colors because I just think that these colors, these shadows, honestly, like with the finger of the swipe, I think it was pretty, I think it's cool, but I think on the eye, I have to be really fucking honest with you guys, I think it's just gonna look super muddy, and I'm just not really feeling it right now, and I feel like I have a good eye going on. So I'm gonna go ahead and pick Irresistible and Shameless. I think those two shimmer colors are really pretty, and it stands out to me a lot. So picking Irresistible, we're gonna go ahead and tap it in the center of the eye. This brush feels so weird. Like, I don't even know how you would use this brush. I don't really care for this shade. I think I want it more pink. I don't know about the shade. I mean, I think it's nice. Maybe I should have used like a different base for it. I mean, it's there. Okay, this brush ain't it, girl. Huda Beauty, no, bitch. No, ma'am. This brush ain't it. Y'all don't get that brush. Let me get a little Morphe brush and just kind of, yeah, girl, look at that. Look at that. Okay, so I'm like definitely feeling Shameless way more. Okay, so see, that's the fucking shine I needed. Wow. Okay, see, that's what I needed, you guys. Wow. That's fucking pretty. I don't think this palette should be called nude. Like, what if someone doesn't know, you know, and they're like, ew, I don't want nude, but then they're missing out on this burgundy palette. Because honestly, when you call this palette nude, you really think of just browns. Like, I don't think this should be called nude. I think it should have been called something else. Okay, so now that we have that, I'm gonna continue to take that color and put it right underneath. Oh wow, I don't really like it underneath my eye. Okay, so this color Shameless is cool and all, but I don't know about it underneath my eye. It's not reading well. Let me add another shimmer. This is color called Please Me. Yeah, the color Please Me ain't even doing shit, girl. They don't even need that color in there. Okay, well, Please Me is definitely not it. I'm using this color. This Please Me color is like kind of whack. Let's add this color called Cramp. No, okay, Vaughn, what are you doing? Let's go ahead and take that Untamed and let's kind of blend it in. It's so crazy because like I kind of had like this vision of my eye. So this liner is the liner called Pride, and it's like a purple liner. Okay. What about Tantric? It's like a gold. It needs something. Okay, that's kind of pretty actually. Just a little gold to kind of make it a little different, you know? Okay, that's pretty. Oh my god, look at that. Oh yeah, I'm feeling it. She's loving it. Girl, I feel like you guys can definitely know when I'm like not into it at all. Let's see what it looks like with the liner. Because sometimes when you put the liner, it just looks like 10 times perfect. Yeah. Mama, you guys know me, girl. I cannot not have liner. I think I'm gonna add a little bit of black. Now this is gonna be a little shady, but I'm gonna add a little bit of Jeffree Star Blend Money on it, because that's the closest black that I have to me right now. I'm not gonna go look through my palettes, but I kind of want to add like a little black. Okay, see? Oh, that looks okay. Oh wow, look at that. That looks so good already. I'm so proud of it. Wow. Oh, you guys, that black just like literally did it, you guys. Ooh, I'm feeling it. Okay, wait. Let's go ahead and brush it off. Let's see it. Oh, not bad. So you guys, that gold I just did was sickening. The gold I just did was so sickening. It definitely kind of gave me like a pop. All right, bitch, we did it. I'm excited. Some of the colors are kind of whack. Some of the colors are kind of dope. I feel like the darker colors were better. But you guys, I'll be right back. I'm gonna go pluck on some lashes, a lip, a wig, and let's go ahead and show you guys the final look with Naughty Nude Huda Beauty. Oh, you guys, we did it. Okay, it was a little hard to find a lip to go with this eye. I was gonna go red. Oh god, I was like red's gonna be a little too dominant, and I was gonna go a little dark, but I was like that's a little too dark. So you know what, I went kind of like a mauve-y nude kind of thing. I think it kind of brought out the eye, and I'm totally feeling like my leopard situation. I'm gonna kind of go over some of the colors that I used. The Naughty Nude Huda Beauty, I'm living for the dark colors. I wasn't really too living for, I want to say the champagne shadows. Like, as you guys can see here, I had dug into this to make this my little middle spotlight color. I tried a little bit of Please Me. That was kind of an epic fail. Now, I'm definitely obsessed with the mattes. I think the mattes are really great together. I think it really does complement a really pretty smoky mauve-y kind of eye. I do love the mattes, and secretly, you guys, remember I said earlier in this video I didn't really wanted to use like these weird swiggly colors, and I did, and this was the gold that kind of popped out to kind of make it like that nice situation. Now let's go ahead and talk about the overall palette. Now, do you guys need this or not? No, I truly think, I'm trying to say this in a nice way, And I'm trying to say this in a way that doesn't really kind of come off a certain way. Because you guys know, like, I have a soft spot for Huda Beauty. I personally think like I've seen this already. I've definitely created this eye before when it comes to other palettes that I played with. Now, am I gonna sit here and say that, oh, Huda Beauty is late? No. Because let me tell you something, and I'm gonna keep this so fucking solid with you guys. Every single brand out there, it's been done. It's been done. You're not the first person to come up with a burgundy palette, Mustang. You're not the first person to come up with a nude palette. And then if a brand says this, oh, this is the first time, it's new, no other brand has made it, I truly think it's 90% a lie. I have so many brands in my studio that I played with, that I've experienced, that I'm like, you know what, this is great. When I mean by it's new, meaning it's better. In the comments down below, do you guys agree with me or not? When a brand does something that has already been done and they do it better, I still consider it new. And here's why. It's because it's just better. I've never experienced this before. And I think when it comes to a burgundy palette, I want to say this is new because it works. It's amazing. I think the colors go very well. Now, have I seen this shade before? Absolutely. I hope you guys kind of understood what I meant by that. So in the comments below, let me know what you guys think about what I just said. I really want to know your guys' opinion because I want to know what you guys think. Because I think now it's just overwhelming of so many products. It's overwhelming of what's new and what's not. I think the new is that if it's better, it's newer. Check that, bitch. Now, do I think you guys need this? If you guys love burgundy, why the fuck not? I mean, if you guys have money and you guys need a new burgundy palette, I think it's a go. I mean, look at this eye. I think it's pretty. But have I seen this eye before? I have. So, Huda Beauty, thank you so much for sending me over these products. Other than that, you guys, I had so much fun doing this video. So, as you guys can see here, the lash that I use, obviously, I love Tati lashes, and yeah, it's just, I think it's stunning. Hype Acne. Make sure you guys hit that subscribe button and make sure you guys give me this video a thumbs up. The thumbs up does mean a lot, you guys. It really does mean a lot because it tells me that you guys really did enjoy this video. So I love you, and I'll see you guys in a few days.